a three-time Fighter of the Year, the Boxing Writers Association Fighter Decade of the Year. He has beaten the likes of Sugar Shane Mosley, Eric Morales, Marco Antonio Barrera, Ricky Hatton, and so many others, Oscar De La Hoya. He has been a part of the biggest events in the history of the sport of boxing. 2 years ago, he defeated Keith Thurman to capture the welterweight championship of the world from Sarangani Province, Philippines. Please welcome the senator and boxing's only 8 division world champion, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Good to see you. Manny, it is great to see you. What does this mean for you returning to Las Vegas after over 2 years away from the ring, and you step inside the ring on Saturday night against Yordenis Ugas?
Well, first of all, it's pretty hot. I'm so thankful to God for coming back here in Las Vegas for for a long time. I made it to come back here to fight again with Ugas, and this is gonna be a good fight. We're going to settle down our the belt, the WBA belt.
So what you're talking about, for those who don't know, Manny Pacquiao was stripped of the title that Yordenis Ugas has. Ugas was elevated from regular champion to super champion, but now you are the challenger even though you didn't lose the belt in the ring. So it means a lot for you to be able to regain your championship.
It means a lot. I just need to prove it that it's not good for someone to take the belt without fighting me. So I think this is a kind of a challenge and a good fight. I know we both of us are prepared for this, well prepared for this fight. So it's going to be a good fight, and I would like to invite all the fans all over the world, especially the Filipino people, to watch this fight. Don't miss it. It's going to be a good fight and more action in the ring on Saturday. I'll see you there.
Manny Pacquiao, ladies and gentlemen, the two fighters are going to face off. This is for the welterweight championship of the world at T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas. Tickets are available at t-mobilearena.com, and it's brought to you by TGB Promotions and MP Promotions. The welterweight championship of the world is on the line as the 8 division world champion, boxing's only 8 division world champion, Manny Pacquiao, battles the champion, Yordenis Ugas from Cuba. All right, Yordenis, thank you so much. Manny, stay up here. We're going to have questions from the media. Yordenis, thank you so much.
You were focused training for Earl Spence. Everyone was saying how tough the fight's going to be. And then 10, 11 days before the fight, it switches to Ugas, a right-handed fighter. How hard was it for you to make the change?
It's not hard for me. I'm just in a 2 days adjustment. I able to adjust right away because I've been fighting right-handed, so it's not difficult, really difficult, unless you're fighting a right-handed and then it switches to left-handed. So it's going to be a little bit hard for me, but this time around is fighting a southpaw and then switch to right-handed, so it's easy to adjust.
More questions for Manny Pacquiao? Steve?
Manny, when you found out it wasn't going to be Spence and Ugas was available, was there any part of you that was like, no, I'd rather wait and fight Spence when he's at his best, or were you like, I don't want to waste the camp, I want somebody to fight, and Ugas is the next best guy?
It's a good thing that when Spence cannot fight, of course I understand, because health is the most important thing. I hope that I prayed for his fast recovery and he can fight again. And good thing that my hard work and sacrifices, dedication in training is not wasted. So I can still use it in August.
Got a question over here?
Manny, thank you for joining us. And you were talking about the WBA belt earlier. And A, was there any consideration of even not fighting for the belt, considering circumstances that led to you getting stripped? And B, just with everything going on with the WBA, a lot of people are like, well, why fight for the title considering all the controversy with it? Was there any thought of not fighting for the belt?
Well, this is not only the belt, but it's about my legacy, my name, and also my, of course, an honor for my career and honor for my country.
As far as preparation is concerned, if you had Ugas from day one, would you have trained harder or a different regimen than you would have for Spence?
Of course, I will prepare for Ugas style from the beginning of my training camp. But the thing is, it's not hard for me to adjust because I've been fighting with right-handed, so it's not new to me to fight a right-handed like Ugas.
Manny, how are you? Hello. You just met Ugas. What's your impression? Did you size him up right now?
You're banned from.
Oh, it's okay. It's nice to see him.
Manny,
Over here.
you know, heading into the fight with Errol Spence, you said your speed would be the big one of the big reasons why you'd be too much and win that fight. Do you feel the same thing about this fight with Ugas? Your speed will be too much for him?
You know, in a boxer, if you have speed and power, you can use it in all your opponents. It's your advantage, you know, because you can control the fight. You can easily control the fight, and whatever you want to do, you can make it right away because it's easy to say to do it because you're fast. You can move.
Good afternoon, Senator. What makes you say that this could be your last fight?
All I can say is it could be or there more. I mean, I'm turning 43 this coming December, but my plan is one at a time. Let's focus this first and then talk about the next fight if there is another fight. It depends of the result. It depends of the fight. But you know, I love doing this. I'm happy doing this. And what my feeling right now is, I feel like when I was young, at early age, at 20, like that. I'm so excited and happy in our training camp. So it's still the same. I'm so passionate for this sport.
One more question.
Manny, Daniel Goodin of Sunstar Super Balita in Cebu. The last time you fought Thurman, no Freddy Rhodes at that time. This time you have Coach Freddy Rhodes. What's the difference between with or without Freddy Rhodes?
No, the Thurman fight, Freddy Rhodes has it.
Oh no, I mean at Brunner fight.
Brunner, same. Freddy Rhodes is there. Matisse fight. It happened that my training camp is in the Philippines. So just a one fight, and then he let Boboy handle it, the training camp. So it's good experience, but it doesn't mean that we break our relationship with Freddy. You know, our relationship with Freddy is very strong. We're like a brother. We're like a family. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we want to bring up the esteemed trainer, the legend.